What is going on, guys? Today I'm back with my reactions to the NBA draft, and this is kind of a little late. The draft did happen 2 days ago. I just haven't had time to record this, but it was an interesting draft, and I'm gonna tell you, I might be a little bit, I don't know, weird, because I'm a Knicks fan, and it was an interesting draft for me, and it was kind of like an up and down draft. So I'll start off. Number 1 pick, Karl-Anthony Towns, best player to pick for the Timberwolves. He was the no doubt consensus number 1 pick for them, and they took him. 2, what the Lakers did, I thought, like, what they should have did all along, and they ended up doing, I thought Russell was pretty much the 2nd best player in this draft, and they took him. 3, and then once that happened, I really wanted the Lakers to take Russell, because that's when I thought the draft may get shooken up. Like, the Sixers might trade the pick, or they might take Moutier and Okafor would fall. But at 3, the Sixers took Okafor, which I thought I was going to hear Moutier's name, or they were going to trade the pick. Like, he was the best player available, which you can't knock on the Sixers for taking him since he was the best player available. But since they have Embiid and Noel, and then they have Dario Saric, who they took with the 10th pick last year, it's a kind of a questioning pick not to trade it. And then here, when I was like the Knicks, I'm like, alright, Okafor, Russell, Towns off the board, Moutier, or Winslow. That's what I wanted to hear. And when I heard Kristaps, I got really mad. I yelled, I threw something, and I'm like, are you kidding me, Knicks? What are you doing? Like, nobody, like, I don't know. I think the Knicks should play Melo at the 4, because he's too slow. Like, he's not fast enough to guard threes. Small forwards out there would be a perfect power forward. Put Winslow at the 3, it'd be perfect. Or if you're taking Moutier, he's your point guard for the future. And at first, I was really mad with this pick. But then, now, I'm kind of like, alright with it. We'll see how it goes. Because, like they said, it's a project. I think he's turning 20 by the beginning of the year. And I don't think this year is going to be anything special. But the thing I would love the Knicks to do if they trade down, and maybe, like, not even to get a player, keep the cap space, and just get another pick next year. Like, I would be perfectly fine with them trading 3 spots down to the Nuggets at 7 and getting their 1st round pick, which the Nuggets have, next year. And yeah, so I guess I'm alright with it now. And then you have like Hazonia, Willy-CauleyStein, and Moutier went, and I'm like, oh wow, Winslow's still there. I'm like, oh, Pistons just got Winslow steal at 8, and then they took Stanley Johnson, which I was like, what? Stanley Johnson over Winslow? I'm like, you know what? All right. And then I'm like, 9. All right, here you Hornets. But then I was like, oh, Michael Jordan apparently loves Frank Kaminsky, and I heard that I don't know if it was true, but the Hornets got like 5 picks, like 3 first-rounders from the Celtics to move up to get the Hornets, but they declined it because the Celtics wanted Winslow, and they took Frank Kaminsky, which was questionable. And then the Heat, oh my god, freaking Pat Riley gets Winslow, falls right into his lap at 10, makes it the easiest pick of the draft. That and Towns were like the no stress picks and the easiest picks they could make. 11, Miles Turner, like, alright. 12, Trey Lyles to the Jazz. I'm like, alright, I don't think it'll be anything special. Booker at 13, I think Booker could be like a mid-round, like, he could be a stud. Like, he's a great shooter, and he was just one of those players on a great college team that they have amazing players that he wasn't able to shine, but I think he's gonna be really good in the NBA. And then what the Knicks did when they traded Tim Hardaway Jr., and they got Jerry and Grant. I really like that. Hardaway, he's known for only being a shooter because he can't play defense, and he shot poorly last year. So getting Jerry and Grant, I think, was a great trade. Honestly, he could start. And then like a couple like question picks. Celtics taking Rozier. Why? You should have took like maybe Sam Decker if anything, or maybe traded down or traded up to get a center, or like Miles Turner or something. I like DeLon Wright at 20 to the Raptors. I think he could be a really, really good player in the NBA. Bobby Portis to 22. You guys probably seen like the tweets he had like 3-4 years ago where he said like he didn't like D Rose and the Bulls and like Pau Gasol, but then he like made it up. He made a nice tweet about saying he like wanted to get them donuts, but it was like, I feel like Sports Nation, SportsCenter, they're gonna like ruin these guys' careers over like social media and stuff. Like SportsCenter, they've easily ruined Michael Sam's career. They might easily ruin Johnny Manziel's career, and like they really like kill these players' careers. And then 27, same thing. Larry Nance Jr. like 4 years ago, he called Kobe Bryant a rapist on Twitter, and he's on the Lakers. That just sucks. That's gonna be so weird for him. RJ Hunter, the Celtics got it at 28. It's not bad at all. I really like RJ Hunter. And then there was a bunch of people that, like, I didn't even know Raheem Christmas went, but that is a steal in the mid-second round for the Timberwolves. I really like that. And then the third to last pick, JP Tokoto out of UNC. Might be a little biased here, but that's a nice pick for them. But then, like, guys like AJ Hammonds, Robert Upshaw, Cliff Alexander, who is a top 5 prospect going into this draft about, like, 6 months, like, when the NCAA season started, he was a top 5 player and, like, a top 5 recruit, gets undrafted. That's, like, crazy. Aaron Harrison went undrafted. Same with Quinn Cook. But, you know, they signed right away with Team Summer League, and they'll probably make the roster. Montrezl Harrell went 2nd round. Thought he could have went 1st round. But, yeah, very interesting draft, and I'm just hoping for the Knicks. Like, please, pursue DeAndre Jordan. Pursue LaMarcus Aldridge. Make this 1 year, like, a bridge year. Go win, like, 35, 36 games, something like that. 30 games. And just go for it next year. Like, just let 2016-17 be the year where you can contend for a championship. I know, like, LaMarcus or DeAndre Jordan would be a year older, but just do it. Like, don't go all in this year and sign, like, honestly, Greg Monroe and DeMar Carroll aren't going to do crap for them. I just really hope they can make a run, not, like, signing LaMarcus Aldridge or Jordan. And then, like, also, I know LaMarcus Aldridge might want to go to the Spurs and the Lakers, and I think the Knicks are his top 3 options. And then DeAndre Jordan, I know, is meeting, like, with the Bucks, the Knicks, I think the Clippers, and 2 other teams that I forgot. And then you have, like, Marcus Gasol, who probably will re-sign with Memphis. And, yeah, so that's pretty much going to be it for my draft reactions. I was mad at first with the Porzingis pick, but I'm kind of liking it now. It's, like, an alright pick. And then, like, Russell, I think he'll be the best player from this draft class. He's going to be a star one day. And Towns will be, honestly, a double-double machine in, like, a year from now or 2. But, yeah, that'll be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments, like, who your team drafted, and were you happy with them picking them, or were you upset, or you thought they should have traded. But, yeah, that'll be it for me. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys in my next video.